Have you ever wondered if that special woman in your life is hiding her true feelings for you? You know, those deep, passionate emotions that she's too shy or too afraid to reveal? It's not always easy to tell, but the signs are there if you know where to look. In this video, we're going to dive into the subtle, yet powerful clues that she's secretly harboring intense feelings for you. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. Sign 1, the intensity of her focus. The first sign that reveals her hidden feelings is the intensity of her focus on you. Picture this: you're sitting together, perhaps at a cafe or during a casual group hangout, and as you start speaking, she becomes utterly absorbed in your words. Her phone, typically a constant companion, remains untouched. The conversation around her fades, and her attention zeroes in on you. This isn't just polite listening. It's something deeper. It's as if your words are the most important thing in the world to her at that moment. She's hanging on every syllable, and it shows. The sparkle in her eyes, the slight nodding of her head, the way she mirrors your expressions, all these are telltale signs that she's not merely hearing you, but truly listening. And it goes beyond the present moment. Weeks later, she'll bring up something you mentioned in passing, perhaps a detail so small that even you forgot you said it. Yet, there it is, surfacing in her mind, showing you that your words, your thoughts, have found a permanent place in her memory. This kind of attentiveness isn't accidental, it's a strong indicator that you mean more to her than just a casual acquaintance. This focus is her way of saying, without words, that she values what you have to say. It's a sign that your opinions, your experiences, and your stories matter to her. She's invested in you, in your life, and in your connection. And this investment is often a precursor to deeper feelings, feelings that she might not be ready to express outright but can't help but show through her actions. Sign 2, her proximity and presence. As we move to the second sign, let's talk about proximity. Have you noticed how she always seems to be around? It's almost as if she has a sixth sense for knowing where you'll be, and somehow, she's always there. This isn't mere coincidence, it's her way of staying close, of being part of your life, without making it too obvious. Think about it. Maybe she started showing interest in activities that she previously had no interest in. Perhaps you're into a particular sport, and suddenly, she's keen on it too. Or maybe she's begun frequenting the places you usually go, like that coffee shop you love or the gym you visit. These aren't random acts. They're deliberate choices she's making to be near you, to create opportunities to spend time with you. This proximity goes beyond just physical closeness. It's about being present in your life, inserting herself into your routine in a way that feels natural. She's blending into your world, slowly but surely, because being near you makes her feel connected. It's her way of maintaining a link, of ensuring that there's always a reason for you two to interact. When she goes out of her way to align her schedule with yours, that's a clear sign of her interest. Maybe she stays late at work because she knows you'll be there, or perhaps she adjusts her routine to match yours. These actions might seem small, but they're significant. They show a desire to be around you, to share the same space and time. And it's not just about being physically near. It's about creating shared experiences, those little moments that build up to something more. She wants to be part of your day-to-day life, to weave herself into the fabric of your routine. And by doing so, she's hoping to strengthen the bond between you, to make it more than just a casual connection. Sign 3, the unveiling of personal stories. Moving forward to the third sign, we delve into the realm of personal revelations. When a woman starts sharing her personal stories with you, it's not just small talk, it's an invitation into her inner world. She's opening a door to her past, her dreams, her fears, and her aspirations, hoping you'll step inside and understand her better. This kind of sharing is a big deal. It indicates a level of trust that goes beyond the surface. She's showing you who she really is, not just the person she presents to the world. When she talks about her childhood, her family, or the challenges she's faced, she's not just filling the silence, she's revealing her vulnerabilities. Why does this matter? Because trust is the foundation of any deep relationship. By sharing these personal aspects of her life, she's telling you that she trusts you enough to be vulnerable. She believes you'll understand, that you'll listen without judgment. And this kind of trust often leads to something more, a deeper emotional connection that goes beyond friendship. This sharing isn't just a one-time event, it's a continuous process. Over time, she'll reveal more and more, peeling back the layers of her personality, showing you the person she really is. And if she feels comfortable enough to be this open with you, it's because she sees you as someone special, someone she can trust with her deepest thoughts and feelings. Her willingness to be vulnerable is a powerful sign of her affection. It shows that she sees you as someone who understands her, who values her, and who will be there for her. And in return, she's offering you a glimpse into her soul, hoping that you'll see her for who she truly is and feel the same way. Sign 4, the language of the body. Next, we turn to the fourth sign, body language. It's often said that actions speak louder than words, and this couldn't be truer when it comes to hidden feelings. A woman's body language can reveal more than her words ever will, offering subtle but telling clues about her emotions. Let's start with the basics. Does she lean in when you talk? This simple action is more than just a way to hear you better. It's a sign of interest, of engagement. When she leans in, she's unconsciously reducing the distance between you, creating a more intimate space. It's her way of saying that she wants to be close, that she's drawn to you. Another key indicator is mirroring. This is when she subconsciously mimics your actions, crossing her legs when you do, taking a sip of her drink right after you, or even matching your tone and pace of speech. Mirroring is a psychological sign of rapport, a way of showing that she's in sync with you, that she's connected on a deeper level. Then there's eye contact, perhaps the most powerful form of nonverbal communication. When she holds your gaze for just a little longer than usual, it's a sign of intimacy, of trust. Prolonged eye contact often indicates that she's comfortable with you, that she's willing to let you see into her eyes, which are, after all, the windows to the soul. And let's not forget those subtle touches, a light brush against your arm, a playful nudge, a touch on your shoulder. These small gestures are her way of testing the waters, seeing how you react. Touch is a powerful communicator of emotions, and when she touches you, even in the most casual way, it's often a sign that she's feeling something more. Her body language might be subtle, but it's incredibly telling. It's a way of expressing her feelings, without having to say a word, and if you pay close attention, you'll notice that her actions are often more honest than her words, revealing the emotions she's trying to keep hidden. Sign 5, playful teasing and subtle flirting. Let's move on to the fifth sign, playful teasing and subtle flirting. This is where things get a little more fun, a little more lighthearted. If she's teasing you, making playful jokes, or engaging in witty banter, it's often her way of flirting with you. Teasing might seem like just a bit of fun, but it's actually a powerful tool for building intimacy. When she teases you, she's testing the waters, seeing how you'll react. It's a way of showing interest without being too obvious, of creating a connection that's both playful and affectionate. This kind of teasing is usually reserved for people she feels close to, people she's comfortable with. If you notice that she doesn't tease others in the same way, that her playful banter is something she saves just for you, that's a strong sign that she sees you as someone special. Subtle flirting can take many forms, suggestive comments, playful challenges, even a little bit of mockery. But beneath the surface, it's all about testing boundaries, seeing how far she can go, and how you'll respond. It's her way of expressing interest, of showing that she's attracted to you, without coming right out and saying it. Compliments mixed with teasing are also a key indicator. She might tease you about something, only to follow it up with a compliment, like joking about how particular you are about something, but then mentioning how she finds that endearing. This mix of teasing and complimenting is her way of keeping things light while still letting you know she's interested. Her flirting might be subtle, but it's deliberate. It's her way of showing you that she's thinking about you, that she's attracted to you, and that she's trying to gauge whether you feel the same way. And if you notice that her teasing is something she reserves just for you, it's a clear sign that she's hiding deeper feelings beneath the surface. Sign 6, genuine concern for your well-being. As we move to the sixth sign, let's talk about concern. When a woman cares about you, she's going to show it, not just in big ways, but in small, everyday interactions. If she's constantly checking in on you, asking about your day, or showing concern for your well-being, it's a sign that she genuinely cares. This isn't just polite conversation. When she asks how your day went, she's not just making small talk, she's showing a real interest in your life. She wants to know how you're doing, how you're feeling, and what's going on with you. She's invested in your happiness, in your well-being, and in your life. And it's not just about asking questions. It's about the way she responds to your answers. If you mention something that's been bothering you, she's quick to offer support, to listen, to be there for you. Her empathy, her understanding, her willingness to help, these are all signs that she's emotionally connected to you. She's not just there for the good times. She's also there for the challenges, the tough moments, the times when you need someone to lean on. And if she's the first person you think of when you're going through something difficult, it's because she's shown you that she cares, that she's someone you can rely on. Her concern extends beyond just emotional support. If she's quick to offer practical help, whether it's running an errand for you, helping you with a project, or just being there when you need something, it's a sign that she's looking for ways to be involved in your life, to make things easier for you. Her concern isn't just a one-time thing. It's consistent, it's ongoing, and it's a clear sign that she cares deeply about you. She's not just a friend, she's someone who's invested in your well-being, someone who wants to be there for you, not just in the good times, but in the tough times as well. Sign 7, the little details she remembers. Now, let's talk about the 7th sign, the little details she remembers. When a woman remembers the small things, your favorite food, the way you take your coffee, the stories you've told, it's a sign that she's paying close attention to you. These aren't just random facts. They're pieces of your life that she's holding on to because they matter to her. This attention to detail shows that she values what you say, that she's listening, not just with her ears, but with her heart. She's storing away these little pieces of information because they're important to her, because you are important to her. And it's not just about remembering, it's about acting on those memories. Maybe she surprises you with your favorite snack when you're having a tough day. Or maybe she references a story you told weeks ago in a way that shows she was really listening. These gestures, small as they may seem, are her way of showing you that she cares, that she's thinking about you, even when you're not around. Her memory isn't just selective, it's attentive. She notices the things that make you unique, the little quirks, the preferences, the habits that make you who you are. And she remembers them because they're important to her, because you're important to her. This attention to detail is a sign of affection, of interest, of a desire to connect with you on a deeper level. It's her way of showing you that she sees you, that she values you, and that she's invested in your happiness. And when a woman cares enough to remember the small things, it's often because she's feeling something much bigger inside. Sign 8, nervous energy around you. As we approach the 8th sign, let's discuss nervousness. It's easy to overlook. But if she seems a little more jittery, a little more anxious when she's around you, it's often a sign that she's feeling something deeper. Nervous energy is a powerful indicator of hidden emotions. Maybe she fidgets with her hair, adjusts her clothing more frequently, or stumbles over her words. These small signs of nervousness often stem from a desire to impress you, to present the best version of herself. It's not that she's uncomfortable around you, quite the opposite. It's that being near you makes her heart race, makes her a little more conscious of how she's coming across. Blushing is another common sign. If she's blushing when you compliment her, or even just during a casual conversation, it's a physical reaction to the emotional intensity she's feeling. Blushing is something she can't control, and it often occurs when emotions run high, when she's feeling excited, nervous, or even a little bit shy around you. Nervous laughter is another clue. If she's laughing a little too hard at your jokes, or if she seems overly flattered by a small compliment, it's often because she's feeling something deeper than she's letting on. This nervous energy is her body's way of expressing what her words might be trying to hide. Even moments of silence can reveal nervousness. If she seems restless or uncomfortable when the conversation lulls, if she's quick to fill the silence with chatter, it's a sign that she's feeling something intense, something she's not quite sure how to handle. Nervous energy might seem like a small thing, but it's a powerful indicator of hidden feelings. It shows that she's excited, that she's feeling something strong, something she might not be ready to admit. And if you notice this nervousness, it's often a sign that there's more going on beneath the surface than she's willing to reveal. Sign 9, social media engagement. Finally, we come to the 9th sign, social media engagement. In today's world, social media is a big part of how we connect, and if she's consistently engaging with your posts, it's a sign that she's keeping tabs on you, that she's interested in what's going on in your life. If she's regularly liking, commenting, or even sharing your posts, it's more than just being friendly, it's her way of staying connected. Pay attention to the nature of her comments. Are they thoughtful? Do they show that she's really read what you've posted? If so, it's a sign that she's investing time and energy into your online interactions. Direct messages are another strong indicator. If she's sending you DMs, especially if they're more personal or extended conversations, it's a sign that she's looking for a more direct, more personal connection. She's not just engaging with your public persona, she's trying to get to know the real you. Social media is a way for her to stay in your life, even when you're not physically together. It's her way of keeping the connection alive, of making sure that she's still a part of your world, even when you're not in the same room. And if she's going through older posts, liking or commenting on things from weeks or months ago, it's a sign that she's spending time on your profile, that she's reflecting on who you are, that she's interested in learning more about you. Her social media engagement might seem like a small thing, but it's a clear sign that she's thinking about you, that she's interested in you, and that she's trying to maintain a connection. It's her way of staying close, of showing you that she cares, even when you're not around. So, there you have it, 9 signs that she's secretly hiding deep feelings for you. These signs, while subtle, are incredibly powerful indicators of her emotions. They show that she's interested, that she's invested, and that she's feeling something deeper than she's ready to admit. But remember, the key to understanding these signs is to look at the bigger picture. A single sign on its own might not mean much, but when you start to see a pattern, when you notice multiple signs, it's a strong indicator that there's something more beneath the surface. So, if you've noticed these signs in a woman in your life, don't be afraid to take the next step. Communication is the bridge that turns hidden feelings into something real. And if you feel the same way about her, it's time to let her know.